Hello, my name is Richard and I'm going to talk to you about my first ever business, Solid Core Software. So basically, as you can probably see, my business started about 2 months ago in February, and this was following a Masters which I did at Oxford Brookes University, and then some recent work for an island business, IFPL in Calbourne. So basically my Masters was done from 2011 till 2012 and was in computing. And whilst there are bits I liked about it and bits I did not like at all, the bits I did like were the Java programming, which was probably my main area, Android development, which is using a flavour of Java to make both applications on the phones and widgets as well. So your clock is an example of a widget, and also creating websites using PHP. But to the end user, it doesn't matter what I program my websites with. So my work at IFPL was the programming of a flight entertainment demonstration for an air show which was based in Hamburg in Germany. So this demonstration basically simulates the process that a typical air flight passenger would probably go through when wanting to fly. So the first bit was booking a flight. So you have to do that first. You can't fly without booking it. So this was a web page. It's made sure that it fit all onto one web page, and the user enters things like obviously their name, where they want to fly from, where they want to fly to, whether they want a single or return trip, whether they want to sit near the window or if they're scared of heights, so being near to the aisle, and also their meal requirements. So things like that are taken into account when the user books a flight. So when the user's booked his flight, then this gets submitted to a database which then generates a unique booking ID number. So on to the next bit. The user will then obviously be at the airport and they want to check in. So when they check in, this is another application, another web application, which is on a tablet, but at the moment it's still a web page. And basically the unique ID number is fed into the system, and the system looks at the database and checks to see whether that booking ID exists on the system. And if it does exist, then it will know whether the passenger has checked in already, so it won't allow it to be done twice. It's important that a system is fully caters for all the scenarios and makes sure that the passenger knows they can't do something twice, so they always know where they stand, which is very important. So this leads to then the third bit on the plane itself. Typically not every aeroplane will offer this, but for those that do, this is basically where every passenger has an Android tablet which is attached to the back of the seat in front of them. So this tablet offers services such as ordering a meal. So if you want to order a meal, you don't have to wait for a steward or a stewardess to come. You can just do it when you like. You can have everything you want straight away. So it is more convenient for you for that. And secondly, you can listen to music, you can watch films, you can play games. So if you don't particularly like looking out the window, then you've already got something alternative to do during your journey. And another bit is from the system, it knows where your destination is, so it will let you book hotels at your destination and only display the ones for the destination you're arriving at. So if you're going to Malaga in Spain, then it will only display the hotels that are in or around the Malaga area, and it will allow you to book from your seat. So if by any chance you didn't manage to book during your trip, then you've got that convenience to do so now. So that's my IFPL project talked about, and the last bit I'm going to mention is what I'm doing at the moment. Well, this is a project for an island-based charity, Independent Arts, who provide art therapy services for people who benefit from such communication. Now, this is like an alternative to the normal verbal communication, so a client might benefit from these services. And I don't know too much about art therapy, so I'm not going to go on too much about it. But what I'm doing for them is I'm redoing their database. So at the moment, they've got a database system that could be compared to a bicycle that is all rusty and about to break. Seriously. So yeah, what they want is a new up-to-date database system which is much more robust and doesn't keep messing up. And obviously they can't afford to use big companies, so that's why I'm doing it. So basically this is a database system which only uses what they need, so it's tailored to what they want, it's tailored to their system. So it basically is a booking system between practitioners and the client. So the practitioner is obviously the person that does the art therapy service, and the client is the person that receives it. So yeah, this is totally personalised, and not just in what's on the database, but also the functionality. So the idea is to have it make their life as easy as possible and to how they want it. So yeah, I really like this project. I think it's going well. I'm currently adding to the database functions. I'm also about to test it, make sure everything works properly, because it is quite complicated. So that's where I'm at the moment with it. So yeah, that's everything. Oh, I also forgot to mention that this database is being programmed in Java and is connected to a MySQL database, another SQL database. So yeah, that's everything about my programming for now. So if you want to know more about my business, if you need anything, then feel free to get in touch. You can use the contact form on my website, or you can just pick up the phone and just dial. So it's easy. Thanks very much for listening.